EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll run here with the rookie. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Willie Gay. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, Lamb. Drive will start on the ground. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline to the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll try to get the running game going, his first carry, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll send him over to the left. Throwing, Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that. I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Slot man in motion right. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
It's now third and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Man in motion, heading left. On third and goal, they'll run for it. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is Ferguson in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's second and 9. That is Ferguson in motion. look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 47 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it. Go.
Slot receiver, headed right. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to Baker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Cooper going in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. You talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Baker. And he will score. Javon Baker. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point, up and good. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. Now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. And that ball incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you could attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Return man steering clear of this one. And they're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice.
That one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Chargers are going to extend their lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. To throw is Lance. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Baker. And he will score! Javon Baker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now, faking the give. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
What can they do here on third down and 7? He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's the number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
His kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side. Caught by Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to his fullback. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Vaughn. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
Back to the air one more time. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one complete to Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. You couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. The extra point is good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. That is Ferguson in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson.
Complete to Jim Ferguson. It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 42-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. They'll look to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there,
he is in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Slot man in motion left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll go with a counter on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Up the middle they go. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers.